So what happened today? I called sick, and then I said, because I need to call sick like an hour or 2 hours before my shift is about to start, which I did. And then 3 o'clock you need to call back again saying that you're going the next day. And then what happened is they said no, until Thursday you're not coming back. And I was like, what? This is Monday. How? What? And they were like, no, Thursday, come back on Thursday. And I was like, no. And then they asked me if I've seen the doctor. And I said, no. Usually when I ask for an appointment, you get the appointment for the next, I don't know, 3 weeks. And now it's Corona time and stuff like that. So maybe I'm gonna have the appointment for, I don't know, after like 3 months. And anyway, they are busy, and I was just didn't feel really well. I don't want to go into details. That's why I took one day off. That's it. And I'm ready to go back next day. So they said, no, you're not coming back on Tuesday, but you're coming back on Thursday. I was like, oh my God. And everywhere in the news they're saying that everything is closing down, every single office is going to lock down, and this company already asked the employees to take 4 weeks holiday, 6 weeks holiday, 2 months holiday, unpaid holiday, and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, maybe it's better if I go to the doctor. So I walked down to the doctor's office, and they said they don't do any more face-to-face interviews. I mean, not interviews like, the doctor can see you face to face. You cannot be in the same room with the doctor. So what they do, you leave your phone number. Obviously they know your phone number already, and then they call you later. So I said, okay, let's do that. They give me a time, and at that time exactly we were watching the movie called Prince of Egypt or something like that, and then and I called the number asking for an appointment, and they said, don't worry, today the doctor will call you back. After like 10-15 minutes I hung up. The doctor called me and asked me about the symptoms, and I said it was like really mild symptom, just like I just wanted to take a day off, just to rest and stuff. It's definitely not the corona. I just like I need some paper I can show to my boss. I can show to my bosses that I'm safe to be around people and stuff. And the doctor was kind enough to do that for me. So he printed it out, and I can go back to his office anytime and pick the paper up from the reception. So that's kinda cool. So I was really happy about that. So I should be staying at home today, tomorrow, etc. But today we have a ticket which I bought long time ago, theater ticket, and well, we're going there. I know it's not really a wise decision, so before we're going there we try to buy somewhere a face mask. Well, we'll see. So let's go to theater. I was wondering how much it would be. I was actually thinking that I don't know, like £1, maybe £2, not more than that. And it was £6.95, so almost £7. I paid £13.90 for 2 of them for this, and it says dust mask, and it has a filter on it. Well, so kids, this is how we're gonna go and see the musical tonight. Yeah, this is March 2020. Imagine 2.5 hours like this watching the musical. It's not easy to breathe in this one. But it's okay, I think. Maybe I need to turn something here, I don't know. So as I went to the pharmacy, this is for Marks and Spencer, and but today as I went to the pharmacy, I noticed a big sign just above the knob, the dog knob, and it was saying we are out of stock of hand wash, hand gel, hand sanitizer, and you know, these are the, they say these are the most important things right now. Look at this. You know that I have several flights coming up that might never happen. I already messaged them and they said that they kinda refunding the tickets, but up until 31st of May. So I don't know. They told us to keep calm and wait. So we decided to wait. Otherwise, if we cancel it now, we would go with you know, the terms and conditions what we signed, and we would lose lots of money canceling those flights. Look, this was in the news. Travel ban between America and Europe, which now includes Britain and Ireland, has caused more damage to an industry already severely weakened by the pandemic. Lufthansa, Germany's flag carrier, has cut flights in half for April. Its executives warn it may have to shut down completely. United States, United Airlines, an American carrier, reports that domestic bookings are down by 70%. You know, you could see it on the Instagram, people going to, like, from New York to Miami because the ticket price is like, I don't know, $50. American Airlines, a rival, has grounded 135 of its 150 wide-body planes for intercontinental routes. A crisis of global proportions like no other we have ever known, was how Alex Cruz, boss of British Airways, described the industry's situation. And I believe that one of our tickets is with British Airways. So airlines are appealing to governments for cheap loans to help their cash flow until the passengers' number recover. Well, so it got cancelled. I was holding the camera. I came home, I came here, I washed my hands, and then I grabbed the camera again. So, and we arrived to the theater right about time. I thought we are going to be late, but no, we arrived just in time. We noticed quite a lot of people waiting, and I thought they were queuing up to get in, but later on we found out that it was not the case. You know, this theater is really special. I've seen it billion times before, but always from the outside. I never seen it how it actually inside. So for example, I got the ticket, I paid in the box office. I didn't get it from the internet. I had a day off one day, and I was like, I looked at the theater because I was walking. I was passing by and I looked at it and just walked in because I wanted to see the interior. The aula is really amazing work. It's beautiful. So I went in, I noticed the box office, and I bought the ticket for this performance. I actually bought 2 of them. And so we just arrived in time, and I looked up and I was missing something. I was missing one piece, and that was a gigantic statue of the Queen singer Freddie Mercury. Because if you don't know this place was the meeting point for years and years before. And we were always saying, meet me under Freddie. And if someone said this in a message or anywhere, that meet under Freddie, it meant this theater and this massive Freddie Mercury statue that been there for a very long time. And I think they just moved it like 2 years ago or something like that. So I looked up, you know, I was missing this piece of art. So, and walked in, and I noticed this very well dressed people, queue of people. They were all in the same uniform. And when we stepped in, one gentleman asked us if we are in a group of people and how many of us here. I said it's two of us. So I said okay, and then waved to one of these guys who were standing in a queue in the same uniform. So, and there was a guy, very young one, maybe 25, with the blonde hair and glasses, and came to us and asked us if we can go on the side to talk for 5 minutes. So in the meantime, I went to the hairdresser, and also I bought flowers because there's nothing else to buy really. So I bought flowers and cheesecake. This is what we gotta eat in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks. Flowers and cheesecake. There's a podcast I'm listening to. I think I got through like 4 or 5 episodes. And it always starts the same way. Him, the host, is walking his dog, so you can hear at the background that he is walking, and the dried leaves and stuff, because one of the episodes was recorded in the autumn. I could imagine him, you know, walking the dog is running around him and he's talking, recording everything on his phone. Well, we are walking now, and let me continue the story of the theater. So we got there, and there were like hundreds of people waiting there, outside, inside as well. We got to the door and we realized that they are not kind of queuing, so we went to the security guard, and the security guard asked how many people are there. So I said the number and they let us in. And there were people in uniform with white shirt and tie, and one of them just got to us to talk to us and asked us if we can go on the side to talk for like 5 minutes. He was quite tall, he was taller than me, blonde with glasses, maybe 25 years old. He looked and behaved very, very professional. I believe that he said these things, this information 1,000 times before, but he did it anyway, and he was very, very nice. He told us that the show Prince of Egypt was cancelled because the boss, Boris Johnson, said exactly 5 o'clock, yes, this is what he said, exactly 5 o'clock, that lots of people cannot gather. I don't remember the exact number, but it might be like 100 people cannot be in the same room or something, and obviously it's a quite a big theater, more than 100 people, maybe 400, 500, even more. So they canceled the show. But I saw that he is very stressed, and I was joking. I was saying things like, oh no, all the actors and actresses, they are not able, so you have nothing to sing the songs. Don't worry, I can do that for you. Just now, just for you, just tonight. And he was at first he didn't get the jokes, and he was like, no, cancel, I'm so sorry, I do apologize, this being cancelled. And was like, oh, don't worry, you can play just for us. Let's let all these people go home, and we're gonna sit down and you play just for us. Absolutely fine. It's like when you go to the cinema and it's only you in the room. Or there was a king, I think Ludwig II, who rented out the whole opera house and the singers performing only just for him. And after this he finally eased, and he was like, oh, sorry. And then we said that, this is not his fault, it's the current situation in the world. It's absolutely fine. So we got our money back. So this is March 2020. We'll see what happens.